Now, once we figure out this baseline number, and I'll take a video here in a second so we can figure this out together and you'll see it on the video. Once we figure out the baseline number, that's what we're going to use to keep everything at during basic obedience. And basically that just gives us a number that we can work with where we know that Karma is getting the feel of stimulus. And what it should feel like to the dog is like if I were to just kind of like tap myself on the hand, you know, it's basically like someone's getting your attention. It doesn't hurt at all. It's a way of communicating. So it doesn't hurt the dog. You're just communicating with the dog at this low number. Now, obviously, the higher the number you go, the harsher the stimulus is going to be. So like in an instance where you'd want a harsh stimulus, like let's say her baseline, for example, is at 20, and we shot up to, 25, 30, 40, whatever it might be. It's just to be a harsher correction on the dog. Now, to give you an example of this, my German Shepherd and my ecollar, I actually run him at 19, and that's his baseline. When I do any kind of obedience and I have him, that's where he's getting stimulated at, and I can communicate with him from half mile away with it, and he knows to obey the command that I'm giving him. So when I send him on a bite on somebody, like I said, his baseline's at 19. I only have to go up to a level 34, and that will get him off a bite from somebody. If someone has a bite sleeve on, that's enough for him to get it off. So that kind of tells you that you don't need to go super high with these things if you're using them correctly. If you're not using them correctly, you could have it all the way up to as high as it can go and the dog won't be listening. The only reason why that is because the dog hasn't associated the e-collar stimulus with the command. And I'll show you how to do all that here in a little bit.